everyone, I'm Mariana. Welcome back to my channel. It's snowing pretty heavily outside, so my eye look was entirely inspired by the snow. Yeah, it doesn't really snow here often. I decided to take this opportunity to get a little crazy with my eye look since I am not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So the real reason I am here today, I was not planning on filming anything. I was just going to enjoy the snow today. But it's currently still falling, so I'm staying my behind on the inside. I've never done a video like this before. Basically, I'm gonna have to roast a brand a little bit, and it may not be a heavy roast, but I need to talk about Tarte. We need to talk about Tarte right now. So not too long ago, I heard about their release of the Shape Tape foundation. I already was not interested in this foundation because I feel like brands kind of play off of their most popular product and they just keep naming things the same name just to get your money because you're already used to something that you like, and then they give something else the same name, so you're gonna buy it expecting that same quality. I feel like Benefit did that with Hoola and their Hoola bronzer. They have like 10 million different Hoola bronzers because they know that that's something popular, people will buy it. And as soon as this came out, I was like, I'm not buying this. I don't want to buy this. They're just slapping Shape Tape on the name of this new foundation for it to sell, for it to make a lot of money. That was their intent from the beginning. Now, I saw Liv Loves Her Makeup's video about Tarte this morning, and it kind of put some things into perspective for me because I hadn't looked into the foundation at all because I already knew I wasn't going to buy it. But she brought something to my attention that I was not aware of because I had not looked into this new foundation at all. And it is the fact that their shade range is absolute garbage. It's total trash. I have my iPad here. I'm gonna be looking at the website while I talk to you. They have about 10 shades. Excuse me, they have 15 shades of this foundation. 12 out of 15 of the shades are within the light to medium skin tone range. The remaining 3 are your tan sand, deep honey, and mahogany. What is this? What is this shade range? Who of a darker skin tone is going to be able to buy this foundation? I'm the fourth darkest shade. I would be the 4th darkest shade. This is ridiculous. There's no reason why Tarte can't come out with an entire shade range. We've already been shown by Fenty Beauty and a number of other brands coming after Fenty Beauty that it is possible to create up to 40 shades when you launch your foundation. You came out with 15, 3 of them are dark. That doesn't make any sense. You're excluding people of color, and we're not buying your makeup anymore. And we weren't buying your makeup anyway because you didn't make it for us to buy. There's no shade range for us, so how can we purchase something if it doesn't work for our skin tone? I'm actually guessing that I would be somewhere in between light medium sand and medium honey, or no, somewhere between light medium sand and maybe medium sand. And none of these shades really look like they would suit me, but I'm not really complaining too much because I'm not arguing for myself. I could probably make some of these shades work, but there are a lot of my dark skin friends, darker skin people who follow my channel, who are not going to be able to use this foundation because it doesn't fit their skin tone. And I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it. I own a lot of things from Tarte. I used to really enjoy their packaging. I like the way that their makeup smells. Some of it smells like vanilla. I really like that. I love their packaging. I used to enjoy their brand as a whole, and I'm kind of upset that I will no longer be purchasing from them. I did a lot of my makeup today with stuff from their brand just so I could kind of go back over it and test again. And when I started doing that, I realized how little they weren't inclusive from the beginning. They were never inclusive. I just didn't see it, I guess. Or, you know, I overlooked the shades that wouldn't work for me because maybe I like the packaging or they had cute names or something like that. But when I started going back through my Tarte stuff, I realized this stuff is not women of color friendly. I will still continue to use the things that I already own. I'm not getting rid of them. but I'll use them up and I won't be buying anymore. So this is something I did not use today. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea eyeshadow palette. This has maybe like 3 light shades, the rest of them are pretty dark. So this is a little more women of color friendly than some of their other things, so I do commend them on that. And this is the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. Surprisingly, these tones here don't look ashy on my skin. My only gripe with this palette is that they included this one matte shade. Who is that supposed to work for? Tarte. I understand you want to appeal to your Caucasian audience, but you're only appealing to your Caucasian audience at this point. I will continue to use this. I used the blue on my eyelids today. They actually don't look ashy on me. I can't speak for anyone darker than me though, and that's kind of the thing. I actually really enjoyed the look that I came up with, and it just upsets me. It's upsetting me that I can't use their stuff on my channel anymore. I'm just upset. The third and last palette that I own from Tarte is the Tarte Don't Quit Your Daydream palette. This one here is obviously not women of color friendly. This shade right here, this is supposed to be your base shade. It's the only matte base shade in the palette, and it's so ashy on me. There is this one right here, but it's meant to be more of a transition-y type of shade, and it's too dark. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone, so it's too dark to set my like primer with. So there's really only a couple of looks I can get out of this palette. I actually really loved this palette when it first came out, but then the more I used it, the less I liked it, because I knew I could only come up with like 2 or 3 looks using this palette. Not women of color friendly. I just made a huge purchase from them. I purchased their little the set of 4 eyeliners that they had on their website for sale. I can't find them right now, which is why I don't have them, but I put in a huge order after Christmas to get a lot of their holiday stuff that was on sale. I am so upset because I love their magnetic palettes. I just purchased this large one here. I love the mirror that it has. There's a lot of space. It's super cute and glittery. I just purchased this one because it was a little bit smaller so that it was more travel friendly. I used to use this one exclusively. I'm sure you've seen it on my channel before, so it's a little dirty. Like, they make good products sometimes, but it upsets me that their shade range is so garbage. I've also been talking a lot about the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer. I do enjoy this concealer. I wouldn't pay $26 for it, which I think is the retail price. I got this on sale for $13. I won't be repurchasing this because it's just not good enough for me to put my money towards a brand that doesn't want to be inclusive to women of color. Moving on, I have one lip product. This came in a BoxyCharm. This eye palette here also came in a BoxyCharm. Everything else I purchased with my own money. But this came in a BoxyCharm. This was a free sample. So the Tarte lip paint, this is dry. It's so drying on my lips. Not worth the $20 that it retails for. This is trash. I don't like this lip paint. And honestly, the color is a lot like my ColourPop Frickin' Frack that's in my project pan. And I would repurchase that before I ever repurchase this because it's only $6 and it doesn't dry my lips out. I had to put a gloss on top of it to even make it work. The Lights Camera Lashes mascara, this makes my eyelashes look like big spidery messes. I don't like this mascara. Not worth a repurchase. I do own the Tarte Lash Paint mascara as well. I've never used it. It also came in my BoxyCharm, which I'm glad because that means I didn't purchase them with my own money. This is one thing that I did purchase with my own money though, the Tarte Pro Glitter Liner. That was part of their it has the same packaging as the Make Believe in Yourself like unicorn thing. It has the same design on there. Tell me why this came like this. I have never used this. I have not ever even used this. Why is it already halfway empty? That doesn't make any sense. It looks disgusting. I need answers. I need answers. So far the only things that I actually like from Tarte right now are my Make Believe in Yourself palette, and it's limited edition anyway. You can't get it anymore. It's not worth looking up to try to find. And the Rainforest of the Sea palette, that is also limited edition. I think it has gone on sale now. I wouldn't repurchase. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm glad that these are something that will never run out because I will have them forever, but if they break or something happens to them, I can't repurchase them. I can't support this brand anymore. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. When there are brands out there like Fenty Beauty, and I know I talk about Fenty Beauty a lot, but they changed the game. They put out 40 shades, 10 fair shades, light medium shades, and dark shades. You know, she put out enough for everybody to be able to try her foundation. Tarte said, I don't care. I don't care about the dark girls. I don't care about the dark girls that like high-end makeup. Do they think that women of color just don't purchase high-end makeup? Do they think that we don't have any money or that we wouldn't want to put our money towards a $40 foundation? Because we would. We do. We do it. But we can't do that if there's not a shade for us to try. And people were out here ready to spend their hard-earned money to buy this foundation. And there were so many people left out of it that they were like, I'm going to take my money to Fenty Beauty because they have a better shade range, or the new NARS Radiant foundation because they have at least 30. They came out with 30. You came out with 15 shades of beige, 12 shades of beige, 3 shades of brown, and the 3 shades of brown, there's so many, like, it's a huge jump. Okay, so this is tan sand. All right, that right there is what tan sand looks like. And then it jumps to deep honey. Deep honey and tan sand. Do you see this? Siri, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm in the middle of something. But like, do you see this? Okay. These are the 3 darkest shades. And look at the shade range jump in between this one, and this middle one here, and the dark shade mahogany. And mahogany doesn't even really look that dark because I've seen the swatches. This is unacceptable. It's 2018. Why are we still leaving women of color out of your makeup? Why are you doing it? We can't buy it if you don't make it. That's that. We can't buy the stuff if you don't make it. Honestly, I was upset. I'm not that upset anymore because I needed to save money anyway. I just spent $700 to fix my car because I ran it into a curb, and that cost me $700 to fix. I don't need to be wasting my money on Tarte makeup anymore. I don't need to be wasting my money on Tarte. If they can't make makeup for me or for my friends or, you know, my subscribers or people that know me, if you can't make a shade range that is equally, I'm in the middle, okay? I'm like light medium to medium tan. So if you can't have the same amount of shades lighter and the same amount of shades darker than me, then I don't need to spend my money on your makeup. And that is the end of this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts about this release. Tell me your thought about shade ranges in general. Tell me if you are someone who's had issues finding makeup in your shade before. Yeah, leave all that in the comments below. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.